The word convergence. It means when two or more different entities, originally unrelated, come together into a single system to save time, space and power. Or in simple terms, when you have 2, 3 or 4 different things, they all become a one multifunctional object. For example, today's printers are expected to fax, they're expected to copy, expected to scan, and of course they're expected to print, rather than having 4 separate bulky components. The main issue though is that they might be compromised on every single front. And that's the question I'm going to be asking in today's video. And as you've gauged by the thumbnail, it's not the best printer to buy, but instead it's all about the upcoming Mercedes-Benz CLE, which combines 3 different models of car. So, as I said, this car needs to fulfill the role of 3 different models. That's the S-Class, the C-Class, and the E-Class cabriolet / coupe. And we can always expect different variations of this CLE. For example, there's going to be the regular bell pepper, no pun intended, for most people. Then you'll have the slightly spicier jalapeno. That's the CLE 43 for those with a bit more bravery. And then you have the full-on Trinidad Scorpion. That is a spice level of 2 million. That's going to be the CLE 63. And that's even though it has a 2-litre engine. But remember, this is going to share the same sort of technology as found in the C-Class, where you have electric motors and all that stuff. That's all complicated. We're not really interested in that. We're interested about what this CLE is actually going to be like. And we can also expect there to be a coupe and a cabriolet variant of this model. It's quite hard to imagine the exterior styling of this CLE other than the general shape it's going to have. I mean, there have been quite a few renders of this car, but Mercedes still has another 2 years to make decisions about what this car will actually look like. But inside, it's going to look like a C-Class probably, but with a bit more flair, we can imagine, because this is going to be a more expensive car and it has to fulfill the roles of more higher class, higher ranking cars in this category. We can also expect this car to cost from just under £50,000. It's also likely, as I said, to be available in 2024, and that's going to be plenty of time, hopefully I say, to fix the problems with the previous generation C and E-Class. They were a bit dull to drive, if I'm honest. The best case scenario is that they've made a BMW 4 series essentially to drive. And that's a bit like what they've done with the Mercedes-Benz SL. It previously was a Grand Tourer, and now they've turned into a sports car, which I'm actually really fond of. So I do hope you enjoyed this video about what I think the Mercedes-Benz CLE is going to be like. It's a very important car, as I said, because it's fulfilling the role of 3 axed models. Mercedes-Benz have been going on about how they need to reduce their model lineup. They have around 50 cars in it, and that's quite a few by most car manufacturer standards. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what this car will look like, and hoping it will drive well as well, like a BMW 4 Series, because that's the best case scenario